Всіх вітаю, всім привіт. Юей, привіт. Сергій, привіт. Де оновлення DLC буде? Готується до виходу. Мабуть, ще щось допрацьовують. Кінець травня або початок червня. Це ж припущення було, що вони зазвичай або середа, або четвер робили останні рази. Ну і блогери припустили, що саме на цьому тижні можливо буде по логіці, але немає. Можливо, я кажу, щось ще додають. Подивимось. Раз, да, чутно мене. Як чутно, як картинка. Знову приємності. Які, Денис? Приємності. Так, поки люди збираються, що ми... Сьогодні планую пограти, якщо хтось захоче, з підписниками. Так що пишіть за це в чат, що ви хочете зіграти, щоб я знав хто. Ну і відправляйте запрошення, зіграємо. Так, по оновленню сказав, чекаємо. Ну ви бачили скрін, да? Альварес в халаті. Тому більш всього, що... з оновленням може щось додадуть таке цікавеньке. Так, все чудово, добре, дякую. Я платину сьогодні зробив Undisputed, чекаю Undisputed 2. Ну я бачив, да, ти писав. Я, чесно кажучи, в цьому прикола не бачу. Його навіть ніде не видно, що ти це зробив там. Ніяких до цього. Ну, вони нічого не придумали, ну, платіна. Ніхто не бачив, окрім тебе, що ти її зробив. І у них дивно. Дивно, якось вони це придумали. Платіну, зазвичай от всі ігри, це якщо ти граєш на самому тяжкому рівні, да, і ти там все збираєш. Ну, коротше, мега тяжко повинно бути. А тут, як я читав, то ти деякі призи брав там на самому слабкому рівні, і платіну це просто ти з компом граєш, береш. Ну, коротше, щось вони якось її так зробили дивно. Ось. Я рахую, що платіна або, ну, там взагалі Undisputed, то це повинно бути якби в профілі твоєму в онлайн боях. Ото ти показуєш клас бокса, якщо ти потрапляєш там в першу сотку гравців світу, от це рівень. А так, ну, чисто для себе, можливо, прикольно. Ну, не знаю. На найскладнішому рівні деякі призи, ну, просто нереально взяти. Ну, да, ні, ну, просто я ж кажу, що я не проти, там, ну, взяв, молодець, питань нема. Я просто не розумію, чому, ну, як тут гра ця працює, що вони, ну, всі ігри так зроблені, що ти, якщо, ну, ти супер фанат якоїсь гри, да, і ти там знаходиш там всі схованки, все відкриваєш там, ну, ігри різні бувають, ну, я на прикладі там якомусь. І обов'язково я знаю, що умова, щоб взяти платіну, це повинен бути самий найтяжкий рівень. І потім ти ще і якби все збираєш. Ну, ти супер гравець, якби ти повністю цю гру пройшов зад і поперек. Тоді да, а тут якось, ну, дивно. Бандера визвав мене. Перший бій з Бандерою. Буде грати за Віталія Кличко. Ну так, давайте, Мухаммед Алі. Так. Так, ну я натиснув, що готов. А, Деня, ти пишеш, що стрім приємно, ну дякую. Всім дякую, хлопці, що завітали, до речі. Дякую, що активно пишете в чаті, це дуже приємно. Спонсореза, привіт, друже, вітаю. Як твої справи? Давненько тебе не бачив твої відео.
So much energy here in the house tonight. We are live at the CompuBox Academy. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny.
Так, перший бій вечора. Граю з підписником Бандера. Батько наш Бандера, Україна мати.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner,
so much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Those counter punches have to hurt. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? One punch could change everything in this battle. They exchange punches. They exchange punches. All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of the people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything can break a man or make a man.
The straight right just misses. Straight right just misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Maybe I'm crazy, Johnny, but this slugger's game plan appears to be hit me in the face as many times as you want, and right when you get tired of it, I'm going to catch you with a counter and knock you out.
Sluggers will hit anything and everything. Your head, your ear, your elbow, your rib, your belly button. They are an absolute terror.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
The perfect counter lands. Just missed with that hook. Left uppercut doesn't score. That left uppercut doesn't score. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Так, справи по-різному, десь плюс, десь мінус, згоден треба виходити в ефір. Ну да, давненько ж тебе не бачили, ти що. ЮА з пам'яттю тулуб, як кулемет.
Here we go, it's round two. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
A typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
If you want to corner an outside fire, make them fight off the rope because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin them down. Throw a blanket on them.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. A perfect counter lands. These two fighters are made for one another. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back.
If you're in there with a guy so big in front of you, you've got to be smart. You've got to use your smarts and use that skill. This is what you've prepared for. You've got to negate that jab, let it ride past you and push his own weight on him.
Can they figure out the combination? Hold it right there. Oh, Klitschko is on the canvas. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
Where did that come from? What a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4. You still want to fight.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Timing beats speed, speed beats power. The greatest!
Ой, бля.
Is down. Do you believe it? That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow.
Нирок не спрацював.
I need to see that again.
Ну, буває.
1, 2, 3, 4. Give me your ball.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
Це дрочі, бля.
Both men knocked down in that round. Incredible stuff.
Sometimes you talk about drawing first blood. What does that tell you?
Take the round off and win the round on your jab. And breathe when you
Nice round, good round. I like that. I'm happy. You were thinking,
you know what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on.
There's the bell to start round 3. Who do you think's got more in the tank, Johnny, as both fighters went to the canvas last round?
that is showing the fitness, that is showing the stamina, that is showing the hard work done in the gym. If you
Ти що, блядь, а це що було?
It's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot.
Ага, перкот, молодець.
gotta see that again.
Я і не зрозумів, що сталося, блін. Це стаміну, да, ну я ж не можу. А що це таке, блядь? О, я такого глюка ще не бачив, блядь.
You can only take so much, and this guy wants no more.
Ну, блін. Давай, цей. Давай по новой. Херня якась, блядь, трапилась. Так. У когось є Водафон, оператори Київстар, Альф на Ютуб не приймають. Я бачив, він вийшов. Та чоб він виходив? Він в нокдаун поклав. Ну, там якби все нормально було, але все ж одно. Давай, UA, знов запрос кидай. Та ні, ніхто не виходив. Ви ж бачили, як Алі, анімація, яка в нього була. Там же ж була помилка 5. Якби вони розписали, от, блін, що... Бля, музику треба ж включити. Що кожна помилка, що вона означає? Бо, ну, вони пишуть помилка 5. А що це саме? Що трапилось? Ми ж не знаємо, що таке. То буває 5, буває 6. Там, от, що це саме за помилка? З чим вона пов'язана? Тоді вже можна було, якби, ну, розуміти, там, інтернет або пінг, там, ну, що це було? Бо ми ж не розуміємо, що це було. Коннект це було добре, пінга, ну, звичайно, не було, то понятно. Ну, до речі, оця помилка 5 і 6, вони дуже, ну, вони часто трапляються. Максиме, ви можете допомогти з Ютубом? Сергій, я не розумію. Ти пишеш свою проблему, так? Вона заключається в тому, що начебто YouTube не приймає, ну, тільки Водафон приймає. Так ти ж хочеш допомогу яку, щоб я зараз побіг, купив тобі стартовий пакет Водафон? Яка тобі потрібна допомога? Ти виграв нещодавно, тобі хлопець відправив 1000 гривень. Піди, блядь, купи собі цей Водафон пакет, самий найдешевший. Або спитай у родичів, у кого Водафон є, щоб не купляти, якщо ти не хочеш витрачати ці гроші. І все. За яку допомогу ти питаєш, я не можу зрозуміти. Якщо ти сам розібрався, в чому вже причина, що ти не можеш зареєструватись в Ютубі. Тобі потрібен, як ти пишеш, Водафон. Ну так купи собі цей пакет. Я не розумію, в чому проблема.
Here comes Dr. Iron Fist Vitaly Klitschko. This is Muhammad Ali. Here comes...
This bout is scheduled.
All the talking. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Nice hook. threw a punch and just got countered. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
Can you imagine walking into this town, walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name? You can't even hear your corner man whisper in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
You don't want to trade shots. Throws the uppercut but misses. Insane action. Maybe I'm crazy, Johnny, but this slugger's game plan appears to be hit me in the face as many times as you want, and right when you get tired of it, I'm going to catch you with a counter and knock you out.
Sluggers will hit anything and everything, your head, your ear, your elbow, your rib, your belly button. They are an absolute terror.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Ooh, Klitschko stumbling backwards. Klitschko is on the canvas. And you can see it right here. That body shot sent them down, and they weren't getting up.
That
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Я на Водафон. Да, ну в мене завжди був Водафон. В мене інших і ніколи і не було.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
what resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
You've been put down, you've got to think right.
Слухай, Сергій, а може тобі приходить це сповіщення, але ти його не бачиш якось? Наприклад, встанови собі, якщо в тебе нема ну, повинно в СМС приходити, а воно буває приходить на інший месенджер. Можливо, тобі приходить на Viber, а ти не перевіряв. Або ще там, встанови ще якийсь месенджер собі і спробуй, можливо, прийде. Ну, я не знаю, це якась фігня, що тільки на Водафон. Я думаю, такого не може бути. Українські оператори, вони є українські оператори. Не кожен повинен приходити. Я думав, зависло знов, що він стоїть.
You watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
And they block the right uppercut. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up.
Ай, блін, чого ж він не влучає?
Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
The straight right just misses. Who would
Да,
have thought
блядь.
Ali would get rattled like this? Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
A shot from the gods took him out. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Блядь, замість нирка пробив удар, блядь.
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Get him, look at his corner, look for the instructions.
А що це було? От звідки воно прилетіло, блядь?
Head up, breathe and move. Get behind the referee. Save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow get to the end of the round.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Right jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Work, I love that. I love that. Jab slick. Get your man back on the job. There's a god-awful round now. And what you doing? The gap's full of there. Good work out there. The jab's working. You're much better. He's not even in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together and put him back in his place. I need to go back out there and I need to win this round. Yeah, you're getting your timing already. The right hand's beautiful.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen him up, alert them again, get him back on point again. This round, you've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Nice counter shot. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from? One, two, three, four, five, 7.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
Neither fighter willing to slow down. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable.
Ну і чого в мене червоний корпус?
Mousetrap.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Johnny! Oh, and Klitschko just got rocked! They've avoided catastrophe there.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Nice exchange here from both men. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. Let's see how the corner handles their fighter here after being dropped twice in that last round.
Unbelievable heart. Not.
And there's the bell to start round 4. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Good job stopping that uppercut. Nobody home with that hook. When are we going to see a jab from these two? This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Nice defense on that left uppercut. Good defense there to stop that hook. They blocked the jab. Not a lot of defense here at all. Greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali. Oh no! Ali is down. Let's see that again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot. One, two, three, four, five, six.
НБО, привіт, привіт.
Gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's gonna be we just saw.
Can make or break a fight.
Back into the fray here in round 5. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's gonna do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
It's all offense all the time. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Klitschko is dazed. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
That counter shot lands. Seen Klitschko in this kind of trouble before. And you can see here on the replay a perfect body shot, and he dropped like a loose suit.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we continue.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up, they've got to tell.
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
You beat.
There's the bell for round 6. Got to get the momentum shifts coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Klitschko is dazed. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough, tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corners? How are they going to get through this?
Looking to land the hook. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see 2 boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided, hold that thought! Oh, and Klitschko just got rocked! No, we don't see...
Ёлки-палки, блядь.
What recovery skills they are. What
Не вистачає сил.
completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Just missed with that hook. And he blocks the left uppercut. What do you think of this fight so far, John?
Не падає, блядь.
Through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Nice counter shot. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. You'd like to see more jabs.
Не падає і все, блядь. Єбать, ну от як це, блядь, да? Це піздець якийсь, блядь.
Let's see that again in slow motion.
Скільки я йому силових в'їбав, блядь, він один раз влучив, нахуй.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. You still want to fight?
That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
I love the response though. Got back up.
And there's the bell for round 7.
Ти піздець, блядь, який піздець.
Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. You know in the corner now they're saying when you get out there, jump on him. Do not give him chance to breathe. Bully him, throw him, push him down, punch him in the
Блядь, ну тут
Keep
я
letting the
винен.
shots go because you know they're on shaky leg. They're a gnat's ear away from getting stopped.
There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Straight right just misses. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
I need to see that again. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Come to me.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate,
Down goes Klitschko. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's
Полетів.
take another look.
I've got to see that again. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. They're out.
Вийшов, блядь. У мене сьогодні така фігня була. Я по дню грав.
I can't believe it. They are giving
Коротше, ну не така. Тіпа завалив, він лежить і все. Гля, що я роблю? Диви, блядь, єбать. Хлопці, блін, ну це жесть, це те, що я роблю.
Why? Because the
О, Віталя! Ой-ой-ой.
These two fighters were evenly matched, and this is why we've got a draw. One thing is for certain.
Я бачу, що це я не вийшов. Це я не вийшов, блядь. Блядь, кожний раунд 10-8, я такого ще не бачив, блядь. 10-8, 10-8, 10-8, 10-8, блядь. 10-7. Ну, останній там понятно вже, блядь. Да. Ти бачиш, це я не виходжу досі, блядь. Оце клас, це в шортс піде, хлопці, вже не дарма цей, блін. Ну, знов помилка 6. Я хуй його знаю, що це за помилка така, блядь. Після онови такі лаги. Ну, просто останні дні вони частіше стали. Вони були, але ну, це рідкість була. А в мене сьогодні днем таке було вже, один раз було. Ну там по-іншому. Там тип впав, лежить, не встав, коротше, він. Він не встав. І зависло, так він і лежить. І я так дивився на нього хвилин 5. І лежить Ісус Христос отак, розп'ятий, блядь. І все довелось, ну, вимикати приставку. Ну, зависло попросту. От сьогодні таке було. Ну, а так, щоб принизливо отакої, то таке я ще не бачу. Ну, це шортс буде 100%. Да, это насилие Кличка, да. Мене показало, що вийшов... Ні, ну ти програв бійцю. Тут дураку понятно. Там уже останні секунди залишались і... Я не знаю, встав ти чи ні, ну... Якщо б навіть ти встав, то все одно. Ну таке навязав ти, конечно, блін. І, блін, я не розумію, я блок постійно ставив, щоб він мені тулуб не пробивав, він спамив тільки по тулубу там. Рухався постійно, блок на тулуб ставив і все одно трохи пізніше його там здувся по стаміні. Буквально на півраунду, десь він раніше здувся. Ну я йому тулуб так відбивав, блядь. Ну дивно, що в мене так, блядь, погасло. І по повітрю я мало, я начебто там більш влучав. Ладно, я б там махав по повітрю, там стаміна горить, а тут наче все було під контролем, не знаю. Що за пісня грає? Та тут збірник. Збірник тут. Так, хто ще хоче пограти? Я люблю таку рубку, гарні бої були. Ну, для стріму, контенту, мабуть, ти правий. Але я не люблю такі рубки. Ні, ну є в цьому свій прикол. Ну, рубка... Я люблю, коли вона там доходить вже до там, з 6-го раунду, йде розв'язка. Таке. То да. А коли воно йде з 4-го раунду, і 4 раунди обидва ходять як п'яні, ну це, ну не знаю. Мені не дуже подобається. І для аутфайтера це взагалі, ну, не про що. Аутфайтеру, коли два підсіли, йому тяжче боксувати, ніж панчеру. Ну, в апріорі це зрозуміло, панчера більш шансів у цій рубці перемогти. У мене дотепер висить помилка 5. Ну, бачиш, в мене пройшло. Прокопчук, Сергій, що ти? Ти ж хотів сьогодні пограти зі мною. Ти готов? Якщо готов, то давай. Я чекаю запрошення. Я граю, в мене там заруба. Ну, дивись. Так, ну тоді погнали, поки в онлайні пограємо. Ні, Юей, ти краще, Бандера, ти краще скажи, чого ти стільки разів не падав після 3-4 влучних ударів в голову. Оце в мене питання. Я тобі накидував, блін, по 3-4 удара, хоч би хни, блядь, і грогі не було. Так, щось він довго. Мабуть, після цієї помилки. Давайте спробуємо перезайти. Бо коли я тобі з інтервалом, блін, в 2 секунди пробив 3 силових удара в відкриту голову з правим хуком. Раз пробив, 2 секунди, 2 пробив, потім 3 пробив. На 4-й ти пробиваєш в блок і я падаю, навіть не грої. Оце питання. Так я не в блок бив, я відкриту голову після твого удару бив, коли ти відкривався. Перк бульдозер, ну можливо, да. Червоний пінг.
Увага, увага! Зафіксований червоний пінг. Терміново залиште гру.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Sugar Ray Robinson. How did he make 130?
Та не будемо залишати.
Ray Robinson, one of the most
Пограю, нічого страшного.
ever laced up the gloves.
Це не на рейтинг, хер з ним.
One of the finest fighters Britain.
This bout is
Well, I hope you. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Not so tense anymore, trying to loosen things up. I like it. That jab doesn't score. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And of course, we fight outside today, Johnny, and that's going to put a little extra strain on both of these fighters' conditioning.
This is taking boxing back to its roots. Outside, where you've got the crowd there, you can hear everything. You've got the breeze of the heat of the sun. You know when you're doing this, your feet are on fire. They're on fire in the ring.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
We wanted action, and they are giving us action. This is a high-octane battle. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. He threw a punch and just got countered. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up,
Чому Максим граєте після 1000 перемог, ти мав на увазі? Да, я вирішив так, як тільки оновлення прилетить нове, і з оновленням почну вже грати по новій, за тренера. Я ж розраховував, що на цьому тижні прилетить, ну бачите, нема поки. Так що поки так.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather right back into the action.
That right hand is beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking a few punches.
On to the second round. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Oh boy! Amir Khan dazed! And now they're right back into the fray.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he got back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Counterfighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Counterpunch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? The straight right just misses. Defense is not an option for these two. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it.
Реванш напряг для тебе збив. Та нічого він напряг. Там декілька випадків таких чудних було просто, блін. Ну, а що там, я його розбивав з двох рук, як хотів. Навпаки. Аж весело було.
Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up.
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round.
Фізкульт, привіт.
He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, it
Okay, now you switch it up.
Саладін, привіт.
As you go back out there, you need to
good work there. The jabs are working nice.
Time winding down as we get set for another round.
It was
course to this fight, and now you've let
Man back into the fight. Great round.
Let's get it started in round 3. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Caution is being thrown to the wind. Nice counter shot. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. Sugar Ray is down. I don't know, I gotta take another look at that.
You're right, Todd. What a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
So much for boxing. This is a fight. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
Can make or break a fighter.
win this round. You had everything in the bag.
Here we go to the 4th round. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Robinson goes to the canvas. And in this replay, you can see it. That body punch folded him like a lawn chair.
A shot from the gods took him. 1, 2, 3, 4. Give me your blood.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You are right.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody else.
It's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you've let him back in the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good?
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? They ring the bell, and here we go. They ring the bell, and here we go. careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Well, Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're gonna get knocked out. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Бля.
Both men step back for just a moment. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. You'd like to see more jabs. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talking about Robinson in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is
On to the sixth round. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
You know, with lightweights, these guys are going to be lightning quick.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
No rest for the weary. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Well, Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tail. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Robinson in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Great round.
And there's the bell for round 7. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it.
And he is forcing him to take a knee.
Absolutely gassed out. Didn't know what to do and hurt on top of that.
Зацепив печінку йому.
You can tell who's stronger and who's faster.
Тю, блядь, а оце я вже не поняв.
Take a knee here and get a nice reprieve from the action.
Best thing the
А оце вже я не поняв, що це за прикол. Що він вирішив? 2 коліна взяв.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at... Do you believe what we're seeing? Another TKO win here, Johnny. What's next?
A TKO, we've got to see it again.
Ну, якось так.
They finished the story too early. It's like...
У гравця 539 перемог, 142 поразки. Непоганий гравець. Так, ну що, Сергій, ти готовий? Давай, я чекаю запрос. Да, Деня, бачиш, ну, пішла ігра. Як так вдалося з таким пінгом перемогти? Ну, бачиш, буває, пінг не висвітлюється, взагалі нічого не зараховується, ну, не фіксуються удари. А буває з червоним пінгом через жопу, воно, звісно, було таке. Ну, коли червоний пінг, дуже багато фантомів залітає. Тут, в принципі, там були в нас ці, десь в другому раунді дуже було видно це. В нього там і по тулубу мені залітало, він взагалі стояв далеко. А потім так більш-менш.
I see with eyes serene. The very pulse.
Це найкращий бій в плані якості, який я бачив. Деня, я тобі так скажу, що я, в принципі, ж так і боксую, але от в мене на стрімах не дуже це виходить, скажімо так. Напевно, що, ну, тяжко воно, дискомфорту багато, знаєш, там, ти знаєш, що тебе люди дивляться, потім треба щось коментувати, хоча я зараз не коментував, ось, ну все одно треба щось. І оце, а найбільше заважає це оця лампа, освітлення, вона прям в очі. Я з цією кепкою завжди, бо це я цим козирьком, чому я отак граю? Я отак прикриваю цю лампу, щоб вона мені не так в очі била. Ну, воно таке дискомфортно, коли стрім іде, ну, тяжко грати. Воно так здається, що яка різниця, але різниця є. А так я до чого вів? Що я, в принципі, таких боїв в мене багато було. І навіть ще краще виходило. І з не слабкими суперниками. Ось. Але ви їх, ну, практично і не бачили, таких боїв. Тому, ну, коли я просто сам сів, граю спокійно. Юей, та можна, да, можемо ще зіграти, але я все ж таки хочу дочекатися вже Сергія, а потім можна з тобою ще зіграти. Просто в нас вже буде це третій бій, і ну, це для стріму буде не дуже. Я ж розумію, що ти будеш робити те ж саме. І вони будуть перший на другий дуже були схожі. І третій буде такий самий. Ну, я на 99% в цьому впевнений. Тому я хотів би, щоб зараз я зіграв би з Сергієм, а потім вже з тобою. На увазі, на трансляції маю. Ну, я зрозумів, що ти кажеш, да, що на трансляції. Я за це ж і кажу, що в принципі такі бої були, просто ви їх не бачили. То. Блін, а де він дівся? Він взагалі є? Сергій Прокопчук. Ти ж писав, самий перший писав, що ти зі мною зіграєш і скільки вже? Година 20 стріму, ми так з тобою не можемо зіграти. Ти пиши, ти будеш грати чи ні? Якщо ні, тоді все. До наступного разу. Так, а чого ти не завершив той бій, коли ти дивно себе поводиш якось не з повагою до стрімера? Ти грав тоді, треба було завершити той бій і чекати мене. Ти вирішив ще пограти, ну так ніхто не робить. Якщо тобі хочеться зі мною зіграти, ну ти ж якось повинен це враховувати, що ж мені доводиться тебе чекати, ну. Це неправильно. Давайте вже його почекаємо, раз в нього 8-й раунд. Мені щось здається, що оновлення прийде от на наступну середа-четвер. Не так, як казали стрімери Шовцю, а я щось і думав, що... Бо я десь колись чув, що або наприкінці травня, або початок червня. Ну, так воно і виходить. Ну, судячи, якщо вони викинули один скрін там, де намальовано, що Альварес виходить в халаті, то халати вони додадуть в цьому оновленні. А от яких боксерів вони додадуть, оце питання. Так, відкрию вікно, поки його чекаємо, бо душно дуже. Ура, я виграв. Ну, молодець, вітаю. Давай тоді. У тебе прямо гра пішла, як я бачу ти. Давай, создавай лобі. Щось не зрозуміло. О, Тайсон Ф'юрі. Окей. Давай Ларри Холмсом.
And there's nothing quite like a CompuBox Academy crowd, and they are vocal here tonight. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Up first is Tyson Fury. He's so big and yet so light on his feet. No one moves around the ring quite like this man. Here comes the Easton assassin, Larry Holmes, perhaps one of the most...
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from
Знімаю бій на плойку.
standing at 6 feet 9 inches.
Давай.
Here is a sensational heavyweight champion of the world, the Gypsy King, Tyson.
One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
You couldn't even squeeze through to your seat. This is that pack.
We're expecting an all-out offensive display. They blocked that jab. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Did you see the nerves on a fighter stepping into the ring, Tom? It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
This is a battle royale between two heavyweight bombers. You don't want to trade shots. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
The straight right just misses. We wanted action, and they are delivering. This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
These are my kind of fighters, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
Catch and shoot. let's take another look at that.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me your ball. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about fury in that last round. A lot of work. Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'd be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the...
Whoa, hold on a second, Johnny. Whoa, Larry Holmes on the back foot. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Tyson Fury just got rocked. Do you believe this? Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Bill Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Nice job by him to block that jab. Do you believe this? Well, we know what the game plan is going to be for this fighter. He's got to stick and move and avoid the big shots from the bigger man.
You've got to be like Oliver Twist. Be a pickpocket, in and out. Don't stand there and be so obvious.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Good looking hook, but it was blocked. As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink because one big shot and this thing could be over. Both men step back for just a moment. Straight right just misses. You'd like to see more jabs. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about fury in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Get your mind back here. Good work, that's it. Now breathe, breathe. Just get your breath back. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything, all right?
Let's get it started in round 3. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. both want a highlight reel knockout. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Oh, and Tyson Fury just got rocked. This could be it. Tyson Fury, one of the great heavyweight champions. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything, because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
The straight right just misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. The straight right just misses. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. At this point, you gotta believe he can't win on the scorecards. Gonna need a knockout.
Євгеній Прокопенко, Холмс вложив вже Тайсон. Та свої... Буде, все буде.
Here we go to the fourth round. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Well, this won't sit well with their opponent. He threw a punch and just got countered. Lucky that hook didn't score. The straight right just misses. This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You've just got to put in a guess.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nope, that hook won't score. When are we going to see a jab from these two? And he scores with the counter. He parries away that left hook. Tyson Fury just got buzzed. Down goes Fury. That body shot right there paralyzed him and won him the fight.
I need to see that again. 1, 2,
10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about fury in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
You're being put down. You've got to think right.
Back into the fray here in round 5. You couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
You're a hold her right there. And Tyson Fury just got clipped. The big fella might be in big trouble. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Holding nothing back here in the round. He blocks that right hook. They block that jab. Those counter punches have to hurt. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
I've got to see that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are you okay?
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
We're at the halfway point, and there's no doubt who's won this round so far.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
We're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Straight right just misses. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Big right uppercut scores. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about fury in that last round. They say no one knows a fighter better than their trainer, and this trainer is certainly considering maybe throwing in the towel after their fighter got dropped twice.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
Let's start the 6. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Knocked down twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
That counter punch caught him clean. Needs to put some combination work together. 1 punch is good, 2 punches better. Nice counter shot. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see 2 boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters. Did you see that? Tyson Fury in serious trouble. I don't see how he's going to get out of this. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What?
And down goes Fury. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
That's lights out right there.
Джеб через піврингу залетів від Фюрі. Да, я бачив. Було та несподіванка така. Ну, буває. От якщо воно постійно повторюється, оце вже, блядь, треба виходити з гри. Не, щось в мене дежавю, хлопці. Наче все це вже було.
Referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Та ні, Євгеній, не все, бачиш. Щось Сергій надто багато раз стає, як для новичка. Ну, він дуже багато падав та й навчився вставати. Ти бачив, скільки в нього поразок? Прокопчук, ну, подивись на рахунок і зроби висновок, гарно ти граєш за Ф'юрі чи ні.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
A shot from the gods took him out.
Дякую за гру. Ну, вже краще став трошки грати. Я тобі зараз відкрию лайфхак. Тому я так спокійно з тобою граю і влучаю, а ти в мене практично не влучаєш. Хочеш, розкажу? Коротше, все дуже просто. Да, дежавю, збой в матері, ага, намагався стрибнути з матриці, але не вдалося, повернувся на місце, блядь. Ні, та трохи піддавалось. Ну як, ну я бувало не допрацьовував просто. Бувало. А взагалі-то так, в принципі, як своє відпрацьовував, скажімо так. Коротше, в чому прикол? От саме з тобою, чому мені легко грати? Ти постійно тримаєш блок, ти його не відпускаєш взагалі. Це якби добре, але коли ти його відпускаєш, то зрозуміло, що зараз буде атака. Розумієш? Тобто я бачу, що ти зараз проведеш атаку. Ти ще нічого не вдарив, я вже готов до твого удару. Ось в чому прикол. Тобто тобі не потрібно постійно тримати блок. Особливо, коли ми розбіглись друг від друга. Ти все одно бігаєш цим блоком. Ось. І я бачу, що ти нічого бити не будеш наразі. Тільки ти рук став стійку, значить зараз буде удар. От і все. Все просто. Тобто не тримай постійно блок. Відпускай. Руки. Підіймай, відпускай. Тому що так все дуже легко читається, твоя гра. Я навіть, розумієш, це навіть коли ти і не хочеш вдарити, ти відпускаєш руки і ти вже тримаєш на прузі свого противника. Бо він розуміє, руки з блока зняв, значить буде атака. Ти можеш так і показувати, що ти щось хочеш вдарити, там, раз стійку став, раз знов блок. Трохи задурюй противника. Я виходив, ледве не обгадився. Ну все нормально, все ти встиг. Я надію, все добре. Так, ну що? UA будемо грати чи ні? Встиг, ну окей. Вже вечір удався. Блядь, ти як напишеш, що то Деня? Чи ці дрібниці нікому не цікаві, окрім тебе? Блядь.
Welcome to the CompuBox Academy. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
Time for our tale of the tape. Віталій Кличко.
Батько Бандера знову к нам прийде. І за Україну всіх нас поведе. Буде вільна Україна, буде вільна самостійна. Гей, москалі, на ножі, на ножі.
113 pounds.
You've got power, you've got fight. It's like somebody blocked the sun out. Then you
Бандера, з тебе донат.
that light to that smoke.
Віталій Кличко. He's a heavyweight, all right. Just look at this specimen fighting out of Ukraine. Eastern assassin Larry Holmes.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds.
Та ні, нічого ти не пропустив.
In the red corner,
Нічого такого прям цікавого ти не пропустив.
knockouts in his 45 career wins. Here is the hard-hitting two-time heavyweight champion of the world, known as Dr. Iron.
And this one has all of those. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Those counter punches have to hurt.
Ого,
Perfect counter lands.
тулив, блядь.
Oh, and he caught him with a left hook. Missing with the left uppercut. They exchange punches. All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and everything can break a
А,
man
блядь.
or make a man.
Точно, що залізний в нього підборідок, блядь.
You'd like to see more jabs. How about that time counter shot? Do you believe this? Maybe I'm crazy, Johnny, but this slugger's game plan appears to be hit me in the face as many times as you want, and right when you get tired of it, I'm going to catch you with a counter and knock you out.
Sluggers will hit anything and everything, your head, your ear, your elbow, your rib, your belly button. They are an absolute terror.
Halfway through the
Ой,
round,
ой, ой.
man, these two are going at it.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect.
Блядь, б'є без перестану, блядь.
Whoa, Larry Holmes on the back foot. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
And as you can
Блядь,
see,
точно, що бульдозер, блядь.
perfect punch did the trick.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you're out.
Дякую за бій. Що, знов помилка чи що?
His opponent was too much for him and he's thrown in the towel. So the judges can't make up their mind. No one wins, no one loses.
Тепер Холмс
There at all. The crowd agreed.
зайнявся Віталькою, блядь.
What he was doing. So you know what? Great
Я в
shot.
шоці,
Look
блядь.
forward to fight number 2.
Віталька, ти так не чуди, блядь. Ну, це вже ж не смішно в натурі, блядь. Да, щось з тобою в нас не цей. Блядь, їбать нахуй. Віталька, це вже не смішно, я тобі кажу, блядь. Як знаєш, кажуть, раз не підраз, ну 2 рази, це вже, блядь, занадто, блядь. Блядь. Ні, ну бачиш, блядь, це тільки з тобою така фігня коїться, блядь. Ну що, я не буду зараховувати цю перемогу, блін. Бо я знаю, що ти не виходив, ти не міг вийти, але факт того, що ти більш так не роби, я тобі говорю. Ну дивись, я відбоксував, окрім тебе, ще 2 боя. Один з України, один з іноземцем. Ну там червоний пінг був, ну то зрозуміло, тому далеко. Він з Америки, більш всього що. Але ж нічого не вилітало. Не знаю. Або так склалося, або щось. Та хрен його знає. Трудно сказати. Так, ну що у нас там по часу? Давайте ще один бій. Ну, просто що я не знаю точно, але хлопці казали, що хто з Бандерою грав, то жалілися, що він виходить з гри. Але я розумію так, що ніфіга він не виходив, не зі мною. Ну, зі мною, зрозуміло, він не виходив, хлопці. Тут тільки перший нокдаун, ну, якби, тут 100% він не виходив. Та і в тих боях теж. І з хлопцями, я так думаю, що він теж не виходив. Бо казали, що типу нокдаун і він зливається. Він не зливається. Що з нього або з інтернетом, ну хрен його знає. Ну просто з ним постійно якісь трабли. Така фігня. Це вже якась закономірність просто. І я пам'ятаю, коли я з ними ще й раніше грав, у нас теж вилітала гра. Це не перший раз, ну не сьогодні, а в минулі бої було те, що вилітала гра в нас. Я пам'ятаю це. Тому не знаю. Ні, та ти не виходиш, я ж кажу, що ти не виходиш. Ну, воно ж, ну, якби ти вийшов, воно б і помилку ту не писало б. І бага цього, що ти раком стоїш, не було. Тому... Я все еще угораю, ну, блядь. Не, ну, це на шортс, конечно, супер піде, блядь. Чув, що Усік буде зніматися у якомусь голлівудському фільмі Дуейном Джонсоном. Я чув, що новий фільм про Майк Тайсона почали знімати. Оце я чув. Netflix начебто знімає.
Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time for our tale of the tape. Eric
137 перемог, 37 поразок у хлопця.
centimeters tall with a 183 centimeter reach. This man is a blood and it's he'll be taking. They'll be fighting up. So here we go. Should be a good one. Looks like he's going to move around the ring a little bit more. Try some stick and move. Nope, that jab not going to score. Looking at social media right now, Johnny, and the entire boxing world is buzzing about this battle under the stars.
It's been a long, long day, Todd. They've been drinking, they've been out in the sun, they've been having a good time. But this is what they've been waiting for. This crowd can be very unpredictable. And by the sense of it, it's night time now. They're waiting for the big fight. There's a lot of pressure on these fighters' shoulders to get that job done and perform.
Gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
One punch could change everything in this battle. Nice counter shot. No rest for the weary. Do you believe this? Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Morales in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Go back up. Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Just keep him on the end of that. Just get your rhythm back, and then we go again. But I just...
Here we go. It's round two. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. They stop the hook there. There's a counter shot. What a round. And down.
Ой, блядь, це пиздец.
As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Красиво, красиво.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you continue?
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Missing with that jab. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Morales in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
I love the response though. Got back up, took a deep breath.
And there's the bell for round 3. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not gonna happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Let's see if they go to the body. The jab not finding its target. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other.
Блін, блядь, ну він дуже багато не фіксує ударів. Дуже. Я і так мало б'ю, бо він постійно відходить.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay
Але
to
ці
be
крупінки,
aggressive.
коли, блядь, і з нирка взагалі жодного разу не зарахували.
He blocks the hook.
Та ну, блядь.
Beautiful counter shot.
Beautiful.
When are we gonna see
Який
a
там
jab from these two?
beautiful, блядь.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Morales in that last round. What would you tell this guy? That will do it. They want no more.
Ні, Головкіна нема.
This fight is over. They have given.
Тут неможливо грати, нахуй воно мені надо. Мучення це. Так, хлопці, ну все на сьогодні. Такий вийшов стрім цікавий. Ну як цікавий, блін. Ну, з приколами, коротше. Все, радий всіх був бачити. Давайте до зв'язочку. І ще раз нагадую, що у неділю стріма не буде. Наступний стрім буде, якщо все буде добре, у вівторок. Так що до зустрічі. Слава Україні і тихою та спокійною. Давайте. Всім пока.